Ethereum 2.0 coming in Q2 of 2022. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the fundamentals and the technicals of your favorite alpha of altcoins, none other than Ethereum. As you know, Ethereum 2.0 has been a quarter away for the last couple of years, and this is no different. Could Ethereum 2.0 finally be coming online in Q2 or maybe Q3 of this year? And if so, what would that do to the price action of Ethereum? We're going to be talking about the long-term fundamentals and the shorter-term technicals, so make sure you kick back, grab yourself a cup of coffee, and enjoy the show because we are going to be talking about Ethereum. Before we get started, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. But without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Ethereum 2.0 will be coming in Q2, will lay to rest energy concerns, says Joe Lubin. Despite delays, Joe Lubin stands by his estimate that Ethereum 2.0 will arrive in Q2 or possibly slipping into Q3 of this year. Now, we have heard this many times that we were going to see Ethereum 2.0 right around the corner, but there are some very important updates that have currently gone into effect. The beacon chain, for example, has just gone online a little while ago, and we've also seen a ton of different technical and fundamental measures coming online with Ethereum 2.0 that are going to help Ethereum 1.0 transition from proof of work to proof of stake. So hopefully that will be coming relatively soon. However, let's go ahead and take a look at the chart as well, because there are some very interesting potential breakouts that could be coming relatively soon towards an Ethereum chain and price action near you. Taking a look at its market, you can see on the 4-hourly chart that is currently finding itself in a symmetrical triangle pattern. This is following the downtrend that began back on the 10th of November as the entire cryptocurrency markets topped out. At that point in time, Ethereum topped out at $4,878, and in the span of 74 days and 4 hours, it dropped 55.89%. From there, we have been entering this flag formation, this pennant formation, I should say, in a similar manner to what Bitcoin has been doing over the last couple of months as well. Ethereum right now, however, looks to be at the very top of its resistance level, which is this downtrend right here. If Ethereum is able to break this resistance level, that would be a break of a trend line that has been in effect ever since the 9th of February. We can see that that trend line goes into effect right here on the 9th of February 2022. If we were to break that, that would be the first step towards trying to enter a new uptrend for Ethereum. If we were able to break that, then we would have three other levels of resistance to contend with. Number one would be actually a zone between $3,000 and $3,055, which is our previous high that we set back in the beginning of March. This zone right here is a level that we need to break through and that Ethereum needs to get above if it has any hope of moving to the upside in a major way. If, however, it is able to break through this resistance zone, then it would come up and test our previous high before that, set on Valentine's Day, back at $3,182. From there, we would test $3,300, which is a level of resistance that has been in play quite a bit. All of these are, to be honest, going back here to August and September, you can see that we did a lot of trading in that region, and if we bring up VPVR, you can see that there is quite a lot of VPVR resistance sitting in this zone as well, between $3,000 and $3,300. So the question then stands, can Ethereum, following some technical developments such as Ethereum 2.0, hopefully being around the corner, but of course I'll believe it when I see it, can Ethereum break through this really critical zone between $3,000 and $3,300 and start an uptrend? Well, here are a couple of the things that we're going to need to see Ethereum do before it's able to do that, and then I'll give you what my prediction is for Ethereum. Number one, Bitcoin needs to be bullish. Bitcoin has to break its range because Bitcoin right now is the leader of the cryptocurrency space. How do I know that? Well, if we jump on over to CoinMarketCap at total crypto assets market capitalization, you can see over just the last couple of months, Bitcoin has been gaining dominance against the altcoins. Back in January, it was sitting below 40% market dominance, as you can see right here, and more recently, it's sitting at 42.36%. The reason for that is because the entire cryptocurrency markets right now are in a risk-off phase, where a lot of people are scared that Bitcoin is going to go into a bear market or trade sideways for 6 months. So they're definitely not going to go into the altcoins, which they perceive as more risky. So it's very difficult right now for the altcoins to run when they don't have certainty about what Bitcoin is doing. There are signs that that might be changing, but at the moment, that is the current market climate, and we must keep that in mind. So if Ethereum is going to rally along with the rest of the altcoins, then Bitcoin needs to show some signs of confidence, or it's going to be very difficult for Ethereum to break the trend. In short, you're probably not going to see Ethereum leading Bitcoin. You're probably going to see Bitcoin leading Ethereum. So that's the number one thing that we need to see Ethereum do if it's going to break this zone between $3,000 and $3,300. The next thing that we're going to need to see out on the daily chart are technical in nature. I want to see a bullish strong cross on Lux Algo, a bullish strong sell signal on Lux Algo, which we have not seen so far. We saw a buy signal on Lux Algo back over here on the 3rd of February. That did lead to a 24% rally. Pretty solid signal if you ask me. We also saw a sell signal back over here on the 15th of November that led to a 53% drop in 70 days. Pretty solid signal if you ask me. Now, these are invalid signals right here. So are these. The reason being is that they were disagreeing with the current trend and they were not confirmed. This strong buy signal did not have green trend catcher. For anyone who knows how I read Lux Algo, then you understand what I'm saying by that. But over here, we did see a strong sell signal that started here on the 13th of February, and we have been in a downtrend ever since then. We're down roughly 7% ever since that strong sell signal came in on Lux Algo. Perfect record coming out of this indicator in the last about 2 years, but especially in the last couple of months. What I want to see happen is I want to see that more or less perfect record cryptocurrency indicator, such as Lux Algo, give me a strong buy signal, and I want to see Ethereum start to break through these levels of resistance. If it cannot get a strong buy signal, it cannot start to break resistance, and it cannot stay above the EQ cloud, which you can see right here on Lux Algo, it's going to be very difficult for it to build bullish momentum because, well, it hasn't built bullish momentum. So we want to see a strong buy signal on Lux Algo. That's another thing I want to see before I start getting super bullish on Ethereum. Now, I also want to see the MACD on Ethereum start to break above the zero line and move to the upside in a strong manner. Now, we have seen a little bit of uptrend on MACD over the last couple of days because we've seen about 5 days of green price action coming into Ethereum. That's all well, fine, and dandy. That's all great. I love seeing 5 green days in a row. We have not seen that in quite some time. The last time was back over here in early February. So that's a good sign that we're testing resistance and we were able to rally up there confidently. Great. But that is not enough to confirm a rally up to $3,300. I want to see MACD get confidently above the zero line, and I want to see RSI start pushing up here towards 60 or 70, because remember, RSI is not actually an overbought and oversold indicator. You can read it that way, but what it actually is the relative strength indicator, which gives you the relative strength of the bulls versus the bears. I want to see it sitting up here at 65, close to 70, and that would indicate that the bulls are in charge, because we need to see the bulls start to take charge if they are going to charge towards the upside, which they are currently not doing. Guys, here's the long and short of it. At the moment, Ethereum is range-bound based on what Bitcoin is doing. If Ethereum wants to go into a major breakout and start rallying up towards all-time high, it, one, must see Bitcoin go into an uptrend. Not must, I shouldn't speak in absolutes, but it's very likely that it's not going to do it on its own. It very likely needs Bitcoin to break to the upside. From there, it needs to see some technical confirmations, such as MACD, such as RSI, such as Lux Algo, such as breaking $3,000 to $3,300. If it is able to do all of that, then I think within 3 to 6 months, it will go back to all-time high, which is about $5,000. If it's able to do all of that, I think it will go back to all-time high within 3 to 6 months. Notice how I set up my price predictions as an if-then statement. A little bit of a teaching moment here. It's very uncommon that you will see me say, I think the cryptocurrency is going to do this. I will normally say, if this occurs, then that will occur. For any of you programmers out there, it's called a Boolean. It's an if-then statement. It's been a while since I've been doing programming, so might have that one wrong. But the point is, it's an if-then statement, very common in programming. If Ethereum does this, then it will do that. I do think there is a solid argument to be made for Ethereum to move to the upside in a big way. It is a very strong network with a huge $200 billion total value locked layer 2 network that is worth literally millions, billions of dollars. However, it is in the same boat that Bitcoin is right now, where there's a lot of FUD in the market and there's not very much retail and institutional interest coming from the outside world. When that changes, though, and you will know that that's changed by the changing of the news landscape, you will know that's changed by the fact that Ethereum's in a strong uptrend. How will you know it's in a strong uptrend? Because it broke $3,300, because it got Lux Algo, because of MACD and RSI. Once it does all those things, then I think that you'll see a $5,000 Ethereum within 3 to 6 months if it confirms a major uptrend. As of so far, as of yet, it has not done that, but if it does, we will of course be the first to tell you. So make sure you like the video if you like the video, share the video if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to the channel for daily cryptocurrency content, because we're trying to keep you informed and educated on the cryptocurrency markets so that you can learn how to best work in them and achieve financial sovereignty, which means having control over your finances by, one, having enough finances, but two, by also having financial tools and instruments such as Bitcoin that help to liberate you from governments that don't necessarily have your best interest at heart and would rather inflate the currency to keep themselves in office. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you resonate with that message. Follow me on social media at CryptoJeb over on Instagram and Twitter, and at CryptoJebOfficial over on TikTok. Before I go though, guys, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey,
You made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely consider subscribing because we're trying to help you become financially free in these cryptocurrency markets. And also, consider following us on Twitter @CryptoJeb for more updates on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Peace.